Hello, my crafty friends and creatives from around the globe. Thank you for stopping by. DJ here with Hither and Yon Studio. If this is your first time here, I'm delighted to see you. Nice to meet you. And if you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so grateful that you are spending time with me today. And I've been reading your comments. You guys are just so warm and wonderful. And I'm glad that you are enjoying the tutorials. These are so much fun for me to do, and I'm glad that you are also enjoying them and getting something out of them. So thank you for all the kind comments. It's super sweet of you to stop by and drop me a note to let me know that what I am doing is not for naught, as they say. All right, today we are making these super fun, super cute faux postage stamps, and they go together super quick. We get to use up all of our miscellaneous scraps, even the tiniest little bits, because look at this guy. He is so tiny. But that was just that was actually a piece of a kit, but I mean, you could use the tiniest scraps. So if you are like me and you don't throw anything out, then you are gonna love this, because you can use pieces of envelope, paper bag. You can use the cutoffs from your printables that, you just can't find a use for something else. Magazines. This came out of a magazine, so as did this one. And you can just go to town, make a ton of these in a short amount of time, have a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, it's super fun. So I hope you'll join me. It's coming up right now. Okay, so let's get started. You're gonna need some basic supplies. You're gonna need, scissors or a ruler or something to cut with, some glue, and if you like to distress things, you can have your inks or, whatever you want to use along those lines, some markers and that sort of thing. I also have here a variety of scraps that I have pulled out of the scrap bin, some cutoffs and bits of other kits, or whatever your scrap pile consists of. I have some full-size sheets. Some are just random, some already have stuff out of them. A variety of stuff here. And then I also have some magazine pieces that I tore out of old magazines, so we can use up some of those old magazines. I brought out my art journaling magazine because these always have really pretty pictures from other artists, so I might, take a piece of one here or there as a background for these faux stamps. And I also have some stamps that I'm going to be using. I had some postage stamps. I think I got these from AliExpress a while ago. These are both Bow Bunny. And this is, the light's getting in. So like some postage, and these are just some butterflies. Some distress ink. I have a little bin filled with bits and bobs. I have some stickers on my desk, and then I have like a variety of just a mashup of stuff that's always on my desk. So let's get making. Let's make some, ooh, everything's going everywhere. Let's make some faux stamps. Now, for anybody who wants a head start, I have some free printables that I'm going to put in the Facebook group. So it's Hither and Yon Create Space on Facebook, and I'll put the link in the description below. You can get these, they'll be free to download. There's a lighter one, which is more of a, postage stamp background, and then like a distressed kind of brown-ish paper one that you can use. So these will be free, and you can just kind of cut these out with a regular scissor or a paper cutter. Or, if you want to get intricate, but I do not recommend that. But, yeah, I think we'll use some of these, and you can see the effect when we do that. So let me grab a paper cutter, and then I'm just gonna grab, I have a couple of scraps here that we'll start with, and I just want to get them to be whatever size we want our stamps to be. And there is no rhyme or reason, so this will be the back piece. This will be the base of our stamps. I'm not measuring at all. I am simply cutting these out using my paper cutter, my trimmer here. I think I'll make this one just a really big one. I'm just going to even it up and get the white space off. All right, we'll leave those two big, and then this one is uneven. This is more of that grocery bag that I just love to make use of. So if you have, you know, paper bags or shopping bags of some sort, use them up. This is a great project to use up all those little bits that may be left over from other projects. All right, so we have those, and then I'll cut out a few from this kit, from this page rather. Kit, it is not a kit. It's simply a page. How is everyone today? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you've been crafting away on your own and having some fun in your craft rooms. We are coming upon the 4th of July holiday here in the US, and I'm looking forward to it. Today is Friday the 2nd, and I'm looking forward to a long weekend and a break from my real world work. As you can see, I don't know how well it's gonna come up. There you go. You can see that it's a square. Like, we're gonna cut out a square, but you can see the ridges, and maybe I'll cut a couple out of the other color too, because that'll be a little easier to see. Okay, so I can find my scissors. All right, so we can cut these a little closer. And then you'll see that you can still see the ridgy ends. And once I distress this, which we all know I'm gonna do, you'll see less of the white. And then this one is the very, you know, kind of beigey one. Oop. So these would be good if you're using like a colored ink of some type. So we have those cut. And what I'm gonna do is I have a couple of pairs of these scissors that have been here for years. I bought them for my daughters when they were little, and they came in like a pack of 20. I think they still sell them. I don't know. I haven't seen them in the craft stores, but then I wasn't looking for them, so I don't know. They might still have them. They were kind of all standing up in a circle, and I stole these because they're all grown now. They aren't, well, my one daughter might use them because she crafts away. But they're not like high quality scissors or anything. So if you have some of these, you could use these. So this one's like kind of like a deckled edge, and then this one looks like a postage stamp. And then This one is kind of more decorative, so I don't think I'll use that one. If you have a decaling ruler, you can use that. I have also seen a technique, let me get a scrap here, where you can take, I'll use a bigger punch. You can take a paper punch and you can punch holes in a row, and you can draw that line if you're, if you want it to be really even. So let's just be a quick example. And then you can cut sort of down the center and get a postage stamp edge. You can see that. And so we're just really punching those holes and doing that. I've also seen people make these with thinning shears. So if you have a pair of thinning shears that you want to sacrifice because you'll probably never use them again for thinning, once you start cutting paper with them, you could use them. Same thing with pinking shears, but I don't recommend it if you're going to continue to use them. If you have like a throwaway pair, you could use those, or you found a pair at a yard sale, but don't use your good ones because you'll just completely ruin them, and then you'll be mad at me because I told you to use them, and I don't want you to be mad at me. All right. So now that we have some pieces cut of this, let's cut some of these. I'm just going to kind of take the edge off. Oh, I think I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. So I'm still going the wrong way. No, that's right. That's okay. Yeah, okay. So that's sort of like what we just did with this. It's just that these edges are a little flatter and mine come to a point. All right, so we'll just go around. Try to keep it as straight as possible, which I am not good at. And then there, it kind of looks, got that postage stamp feel. All right, now the fun part. Now we get to decorate. So I just did a couple examples of that for the sake of the video. Now we get to go through our stash and find some images that we love. Let me pull these out. And, oh, this is a really pretty one. I might use that on a background. So let me cut a piece of that off. There we go. That's a pretty one. So now I just have like a variety of different things that I can use for the center. I can collage. I can do a bunch of things. Let's see. Well, oh, that'll be nice. So I'm going to use this little steampunk style balloon. I think I'm just going to tear it. I'll get a starting point here. In. We'll go like that. Line this up so I'm straight. And let's see. I just want it right. We want it to be in a little because that's the center of the postage stamp. I have one. I think you guys know what I mean. I'm going to find one. But you know how the center is always a little smaller and you can see the outside. Well, obviously, like this. So, I'm doing that. So let me get this. Like so. That. sort of straight. And then, yeah, do this whichever way, you know, if you want to cut it, obviously. Oh yeah, that looks nice like that. And I'm going to use the Oohoo glue because it's quicker. And actually, before I do that, let's distress it a little. So there's a lot of black and white here. I'm just going to use my black. This is Distress Oxide that I'm using from Ranger. And it's the soot, black soot, I believe. One of my favorites. I'm just going to do that, and then it'll pop a little more. Let's do the outside of this one. And again, if you want to use your deckling ruler or a pair of fancy scissors. Do you say scissor or scissors? I think scissors is proper, but I don't know. I'm sure someone will correct me. I say scissors because that's what my mother said, and so that's what I say. I'll stick this on here. Let me know what you say in the comments below. It's up for debate, I'm sure. All right, so we have that base done. We have lots of pretty pieces we can use. I think I could use this one. Let's see. Color's pretty. I like this image, but I may have to cut this down. So let me cut this out. So. I don't know. Is that a partridge? Does anybody know? I don't know what that bird is. It's very pretty. This is a Graphics Fairy printable that I'm cutting apart right now. That on there, and then I'm just gonna trim ever so slightly like that. And with this color I can use the brown. This is Distress Ink from Ranger, so this is Antique Photo, or Vintage Photo rather. This is my go-to. I have about 4 of these. I'm afraid I'm going to run out. I had a hard time finding the ink because I think all they're making now is the oxide in these larger ones, which is also good. I have the oxide as well. But I happen to love this. It's one of my favorites. And so we'll just do that. And then I think I'll add a pop of black ink just to kind of touch the edges with. Just give it a little bit more pop. And if you don't have ink, you can use a Sharpie marker and just go over like so. I'll show you on another one. You can just take your Sharpie edge and do this. And it does pretty much the same thing. So you don't have to have the ink. If you have a marker, you can grab your kids' Crayola markers if you have them and you have some youngsters in the house, because they'll work too. And if you want some, some color, I'm all about these distressed kind of vintagey colors, but if you're into the brighter colors, you could use something like that or some of the brighter inks that Ranger makes. All right, we are going to glue this one. And so, well, this is Oohoo. I don't know that everybody knows this, but I think this is a really good glue stick, and it's not super permanent. I wouldn't trust it with the integrity of it for products you want to absolutely stay together. for long, long periods of time, because it may not, just like any glue stick, I don't know that it's going to be any better than any other glue stick. So, but it's a really good glue stick for temporary sticks. I use this to stick down images when I'm going to sew them. So I just put a dab of this, and then it holds it in place long enough for me to go in and sew, and it dries super quick. So I love it. All right, so we have those two. Perfect. And let's see, let's take one of these, nice brown. And what do we have? Oh, this is an actual stamp. Let's see what I have in here. Not much. Oh, that might look good over another something or other. What something or other? Maybe, let's see, maybe some of that. No. Oh, I got this. This is super light, and it's got some, oh, I like that. Let's do, it's got some music on it. So I will tear off a bit of that. Here. Yeah, I like that one. Like so. And then I could put, do you even know what it is though? Probably not. Maybe not. Not this time. Let's see what else I have. Thought I had some other die cuts in here, but apparently I do not. So let me get this glued on, and then we'll see what else we want to do. Go this way. For no particular reason, except that I want to go that way. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will. My channel is growing ever so slowly, but that's fine with me. That's fine. I'm not a numbers person. I'm just happy to do this, and I'm happy to be here. But if you like what you see and you want to come back and you want to be notified, then go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell. You might be watching this on my website, but there should be a link there to my YouTube channel. And if you're on Facebook, then there should be a link there as well. All right, so that's the back, and it's got some pretty music notes there. And I think you're getting the idea of this. And at this point, I am really doing it for the fun of it. It's not so much a tutorial than a craft along with me. Come and spend some time and have some crafty chat. And where did that go? Aha! It's trying to escape. All right, so let's put you on there, like so. It's not perfectly straight lines, but that's okay. We'll leave you over there for a moment, and we'll build up one of these. And I love this little birdie. He's just calling to be used, so I can probably cut this one. She says, as she can't cut a straight line. Just put you right there. Yeah. I like it. Guess I could have tore it with the ruler. That's what I've been doing, right? There we go. I'm just gonna make it jump out. A little distressing. Down. Him, maybe it's a her. I have a pair of catbirds in my yard. The catbirds come back every year. And I happened to find, sad news, I happened to find one that didn't make it. So I thought one of them lost their mate. And he or she was always around our like little picnic table. It's a patio table with chairs, and I thought maybe it was sad, but it turns out that they have a nest up in my burning bush, and they're protecting it, and it happens to be right by my patio. So what I thought, and there were two of them, so what I thought was a tragic situation obviously was probably somebody fending off some competition. And they are happily building their nest, or have built their nest, and now they have birdies in there because he's always with, you know, a bit of worm in their mouth. And my birds give me great joy. So you'll probably hear a lot of bird stories on this channel. But there is the next one, and I don't know what kind of bird that is. So if you do, please tell me in the comments below. But that one is almost finished. Again, these are all almost finished because I think at the end I'm just going to stamp a bunch of them with some of those stamps that I have that have some postage on them. All right, so maybe we'll do a square stamp. So let's cut out, what do we want to use? How about the butterfly? Sure, let's do the butterfly. This is also another Graphics Fairy printable, and I don't get paid for promoting them in any way. I just happen to love them. I think what they offer is a substantial amount of printables and images for, I think it's like $10 a month, which may be a lot to some people, so I get that. But you know, I subscribe and have been a member for a while, and I just love their stuff and my digital designs and, you know, for these printables. So that's what this is from. These are the 1-inch square, I think they call them collage sheets. And I was using them to make altered paper clips, and these are some of the leftovers. Got a little butterfly. So that, and then we'll do this. Well, yeah, I already cut it to size, so I can't. We'll do another one. We'll do another one, and we'll make it a jaggedy edge. Our scissors. Like so. Love it. I feel like when I'm making these videos, I have half sentences going. Like I start a thought and then I get concentrating and forget my train of thought. Which, if I do that, I apologize. It's just the result of an active brain, I suppose. All right, so that's that one, like that. That one's so cute, it's just a little bitty one. And now, what else? Oh, I have this. So this one I had cut, and we'll make that little bit jump out. This black is very black. And so when you get it, say like if you go like that, it's as if you know, just drag the marker across it. So I try to be very gentle, light-handed with the black. Unless I'm on this type of paper, and then this type of paper is really good to use black on. All right, so I have some. What else do I have? Let's see. Let's see what is in here, if anything. These have little bits. Oh, this is another stamp. Another stamp. Oh, these are stamps. Look at those. Aren't those cute? I think this is from Digital Collage Club. And they have these sheets that are of art, and these are real stamps. So I was looking for stamps before. No, I don't think any of these are gonna work. These are vellum. Nope. All right, we'll go to the magazines. Let's see what we can find in here. Oh, we have these cupcakes, which look delish. Why not? Let's use a cupcake. I'd like to get a stamp with a cupcake on it. Who wouldn't? Does anybody here watching do Happy Mail? Do you have any good groups you're in? I'm in a couple on Facebook. Love my Happy Mail. My husband makes fun of me, but that's okay. It's all right. It's all good. He doesn't understand. I don't know. I think it's that thing like when you're a kid and you got a letter from somebody. It was so exciting. You got mail. It takes me back to that. But I like to meet new people and exchange, you know, letters and stickers, whatever it is. We exchange some. A lot of times we exchange like ephemera and things like that. So what do you think? Do you think that's a good one? I don't know. It's a little hard to see, but let's make it pop. Let's add a little black. Phone call, sorry about that. Not that you heard anything because I cut that all out of the video. All right, so let's go around this with the black. And then you'll be able to tell where that edge is. And being how this is slick, if I get any on the actual picture, it is easy to wipe off. You know how magazines are shiny and that. There we go, I like that. All right, I hope you do too. I lost my gluing mat. Here we go. Gluing mat, like it's some professional. It's a piece of wax paper. Yeah, I like it because the glue, especially with a glue stick, it dries really fast. And I can just keep reusing it over and over and over again. And I also use a glue book from time to time, but then I have to fold the page over and all that happiness. All right, so there's that one. So I think you have, what are we going to do with this one? What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you? I know what we're going to do with you. All right, I am going to fussy cut this butterfly and speed it up so you don't have to sit through that, but this will be a good piece for it. Done. Okay, so we can actually I'll go this way. We can do that and then just cut off where it might end for real on the stamp. So, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna mark it where, like where it's hanging over. And cut them off. So that it kind of looks like that, so that it looks like it's kind of in there. And I am not going to distress you, Mr. Moth or Butterfly. Okay. No wiggle room left. There we go. There, like that. And so he looks like he kind of is in just the centerpiece, like that. All right, I think that's enough makes. You get the idea. It's super fun. It's super simple, but let's stamp them and add some numbers. So I'm just gonna get my letters and number stamps, and we'll put some numbers like 32 and 7 and 5 and a 2. I have out already. Perfect. I don't have any dollars and cents in this one, so we won't be using that. But it'll give us the effect we're looking for. So let me get this, and we will stamp this one down here, maybe up here. Three. And if you have other ways of putting a number on, you can hand draw them on. You know, I just want it to kind of look like it's got a number on there. Where's my 5? That on you, down here in the corner, like so. And number 7, here. Maybe a 2 for 20, oh, maybe 37. All right, which way do you go? This way. Like so. I'm gonna use 2 cents. My 2 cents. Where can I put you? Right here. Not really. All right, that's a little hard to see, so maybe I'll add another number so you know it's there. That. Sure. I did see some numbers in here. Let's see. Make this work. Do something like that. Yeah. Cut it straight. There we go. Does he look? I'm gonna put him over there. Him. 40 is now a him. All right, so that's that. And what else do I have? Boydie. What are you gonna be, Birdie? You're gonna be 35. And you know what? I can stamp them together. No, I don't like the way that looks. So I'm gonna stamp them separate. Put that down here. 3. And 5. I got this set on Amazon probably 2 years ago. And it is one of my most favorite things ever, the set of stamps, because I use it for so many things. I just gotta stamp these off. And I will put them away after this video. So there we have all of that. Okay, they're done. Perfect, perfect. And let's add some postage. This one. Oh, I have a fly in the house. All right, so this guy here. He's backwards. There we go. All right, where are we gonna put you? Gotta be on one of the big ones. Let's try this one. This doesn't mess up my stamping. Oh, cute. Look at that. I think that's adorable. Did I miss the P? There's no P in postage, can you see? Maybe it's that way on purpose. Oh well. What are you gonna do? It's definitely, maybe it's supposed to look like it's distressed. All right, so that's that one. And now I have some circle ones too. This one, which says Washington, D.C. And do that on here. There we go. We don't want to cover up the butterfly, right? And I'm going off of the edge a bit because that's how, after you tear a stamp off, that's usually how it looks, because they would just like that. That one. I think I'm going to use this one again on this big one here. And when you're stamping on the magazine, just make, you know, that it's slick. So just make sure it dries really well before you put anything against it or use it anywhere. So let's see, I want you here. Makes sense. Nice. And then I have some smaller ones, so I think what I'll do, let me stamp this off, is put the smaller ones on two at a time. And then I can use a really small one alone for that one. Let me get those. I was going to use the butterflies, but it turned out we didn't, so no harm, no foul. Let's get these. and a wavy line. No way of telling if that is right side up. Yes, it is. Go this way. I am going to do, I don't even know if we're going to see it on this one, to be quite honest, but we'll get the effect anyway. About that. I think the wavy line should be more on the letter part, not the stamp, but I think it looks cool. Gives it a little bit of an authentic look. Not like we're gonna mail it, right? I have another circle, so I'll put, let's see, 2 of them together. Should I? Yeah, because you know how sometimes they have, like, they went to one city and then another, and they stamp them different. So we'll do one of those. On this guy. And then, yeah, so that one will hang off a little. That. Stamp off. And maybe this one I will just do alone on the butterfly. And I'm just going to very lightly trying to see how it's okay this way. I'll just put a little bit. Yeah. I think this one looks like the most authentic one. Maybe because it's square. I don't know. All right, peoples, friends, crafters. That is the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. I love making these videos. They're so much fun. This is what we have. We have our butterfly number 1, butterfly number 2, little birdie, our steampunk air machine, another birdie, big surprise, 2 birdies in one craft session, and our yummy cupcake from our magazine. Lots of fun little fake stamps that we can use on a card or as a gift tag or in our junk journals or any crafting project where you just want to have maybe a theme like this where it's postage. You could send this to your Happy Mail peeps and give them a little surprise when they open up their mail. Just don't use it for regular postage, obviously. All right, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you liked the video. If you did, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. It helps the algorithm know that you guys like the videos and that they are worthy of sharing. So if you love it, share it. And join me over on the Facebook group and let me see if you made your own stamps. I would love to see them. It's Hither and Jan Create Space on Facebook. And I'm also on Instagram, Hither and Jan and Studio, and those will all be in the description below. The free printables will be in the Create Space group, so go and grab them. The link will be down below as well. If you don't want to go over to the group, you can just grab them directly from the description. I hope you love them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.